Hi everyone, my name is Zoe and I work for Lishawn's Consulting. Today's video will talk about the evolution of youth culture. I hope you enjoy and learn something new.
Youth culture has changed greatly over the past century. It reflects the music, fashion, technology, interests, and ideas of young people. Every generation develops its own way of expressing itself. These changes are often influenced by society, politics, entertainment, and new technology. Young people have also used culture to express their identities and connect with others. From music and clothing to social media and online communities, youth culture continues to evolve.
Youth culture in the 1950s. The 1950s were an important period for modern youth culture. Rock and roll music became extremely popular amongst young people. Teenagers began developing their own fashion styles and spending more time with friends outside of school. Movies, television, and radio helped spread new trends across the country. Young people became an important group for businesses because they had their own interests and spending habits. The idea of the modern teenager became much more noticeable during this decade.
The 1960s brought major changes to the youth culture. Many young people became interested in new music, fashion, art, and social movements. Rock music became even more influential, with young audiences following popular bands and artists. Young people also became more involved in discussions about civil rights, peace, and social change. Fashion became a way for teenagers to show their individuality and challenge traditional styles. The decade helped establish young people as an important force in cultural change.
During the 1970s, youth culture became more diverse and creative. Disco, funk, punk, and other styles of music attracted different groups of young people. Hairstyles and clothing became important ways to show personality and identity. Teenagers also became interested in new forms of entertainment, including arcade games and popular television shows. Different communities showed their own styles, music, and social scenes. This decade showed that youth culture could contain many different identities at the same time.
The 1980s were strongly influenced by television, music, movies, and technology. Music television helped young people discover artists and new styles from different places. Pop stars became major cultural figures, and their clothing and hairstyles influenced teenagers. Video game consoles and arcades also became popular forms of entertainment. Bright fashion, colorful designs, and trends became closely connected with the decade. Youth culture became increasingly connected to entertainment and popular media.
The 1990s and alternative culture. The 1990s introduced another major shift in youth culture. Hip-hop, grunge, pop, and alternative music became popular among young audiences. Clothing styles became more relaxed, with sneakers, oversized clothing, and casual fashion becoming common. Television and music continued to influence how young people discovered trends. The early internet also started creating new ways for people to communicate and share information. Youth culture became more diverse as different music and fashion communities developed.
The 2000s were shaped by the rapid growth of the internet. Websites, instant messaging, online games, and early social media changed how young people communicated. Music could increasingly be downloaded and shared digitally instead of being purchased only through physical albums. Popular websites also allow teenagers to create profiles and share their interests with friends. Fashion trends spread faster because young people could see what others were wearing online. Technology began becoming a major part of everyday youth culture.
During the 2010s, social media became one of the biggest influences on youth culture. Platforms such as Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube allowed young people to share videos, photos, opinions, and interests. Trends could spread around the world within a very short time. Influencers and online creators became important figures in entertainment and fashion. Memes, viral challenges, and internet slang became major parts of everyday communication. Youth culture became more connected globally than ever before.
Today, youth culture is strongly connected to digital technology. Short videos, gaming, streaming platforms, online communities, and social media influence entertainment and communication. Young people can discover music, fashion, and ideas from almost anywhere in the world. Trends can become popular and disappear very quickly because of the speed of the internet. At the same time, young people have more opportunities to create their own content and communities. Modern youth culture is therefore more global, digital, and constantly changing.
Youth culture will continue changing as technology and society develop. Artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and new forms of social media may create completely new ways for young people to communicate. Future generations will probably develop new types of music, fashion, entertainment, and online communities. Some trends from today may disappear, while others may become part of everyday life. Young people will continue using culture to express their identities and connect with others. The evolution of youth culture shows how each generation creates something new while also being influenced by the generations before it. Thank you for watching our video. I hope you learned something new about the evolution of youth culture. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.